Government has been applauded for prioritizing the youth in its mid-year budget review with a proposal to set up a youth bank among other measures. According to Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta, the youth bank will help finance youth-led startup businesses across the country and create jobs. However, there are concerns about a clear execution plan. Government intends to leverage on the youth bank to create job opportunities for the youth. Dean of the University of Cape Coast Business School, Professor John Gachi, says the initiative is great, but the approach should be that of venture capital.
Because most of the entrepreneurs will be coming with new ideas. How do you support those new ideas? And that is the key. So if government want to finance existing businesses owned by young people, that is a separate idea. But if you want to support youthful entrepreneurs to start businesses, you don't start with debt capital. It is either you are going to pump money that will not be retrieved, or you will not even get the youth qualified to be given the money. But as it stands, it doesn't add up to, or it doesn't speak to the reality of financing early stage businesses.
Ken Ofori-Atta further told Parliament that new programs would be introduced to create 1 million jobs for the unemployed Ghanaian youth. But a former Deputy Finance Minister, Kesla Toforson, says government has no plan for its execution.
I've always said that talk is cheap. You can always talk, say that, hey, I want to create 1 million jobs. You need to back it with action. What is the action in the budget that tells me that 1 million jobs is certainly going to be created? I do not see one. I do not see one. Over the weekend, I heard them say that it's going to be done by private sector. Where in the private sector, at the time that you can see industry actually going down, at the time that I am not seeing anything that suggests to me the private sector is going to take up the burden. So I'm worried.
The chairman of the Finance Committee of Parliament, Kweku Kwatin, disagrees.
I have looked at the 1 million over the 2 years, and it's a target. It may be ambitious, but it is good that our governments want to be ambitious, because the scale of the problem is big, and we are not going to succeed with scratching the surface. Government has to set ambitious targets. What we as members of Parliament will have to be looking at is that those interventions in the budget that are supposed to deal with those private sector issues, would government really deploy and implement them? So long as we can keep government accountable and get government to do the things it says it would do, I think we will be helping in the process of getting a strong private sector that can create the jobs.
According to a World Bank report, about 110,000 students graduate from the country's tertiary institutions each year. And a report from the Institute of Social, Statistical and Economic Research indicates that only about 10% of graduates get jobs in their first year.